Hi, welcome back to Book in the Bottle with me, Morgan. In this episode, we are going to go over Julianne Walker's Hell on Wheels and Lucas Vineyard's Naughty Line. What I really liked about this book was not just the fact that you could relate to the female character, but the fact that she really brings your eyes open to different things that happen for soldiers in the war, spies, espionage, what have you, that you don't get a lot of in many books, especially the post-traumatic stress that many soldiers go through. I have many family members in the military. I have a brother in the Navy, a brother in the Air Force. I have cousins that were in the Army or still are, and I have a cousin that just joined the Marines. So reading this book really helped me understand the many facets that they could potentially have to deal with. Probably not to this extent that he had to deal with, but it was fun to see somebody else's view on this issue. So I'll start with talking about Julianne Walker. She's a New York Times best-selling author. This book is part of the series Black Knights, Inc. There are 12 books in the series. This is book 1, Hell on Wheels. And just to give you a little bit of what she wants you to know about the book, let's read the back. Hold on tight. Ex-Marine Nate Ghost Weller is an expert at keeping his cool and his distance, which makes him one hell of a sniper. It's also how he keeps his feelings for Allie Morgan in check. Sweet, sexy Allie has always revved his engine, but she's his best friend's baby sister. And totally off limits. The rough road ahead. Allie's never seen anything sexier than Nate Weller straddling his custom Harley, or the flash of danger in his eyes when she tells him she's in trouble. First, something happened to her brother, and now she's become the target of a nasty international organization. With Nate, her life is in the most capable hands possible, but her heart is another story altogether. It was a great story for seeing how people deal with the oh my gosh, that's my friend's sister, oh my gosh, that's my brother's best friend scenario. Put a little bit of a twist on it. It was captivating. You fall in love with all of the characters. I can't wait to continue to read the rest of the series. They were just fun. All of the characters brought a little bit of spice to the story, and you just want to know what happens next. Now let's go on to the wine section, our favorite part, right? So I chose Miss Behavin from the Naughty Line at Lucas Vineyard because Allie in the book does not want to hide her feelings for Nate. And in my opinion, in some of the scenes, she is a little bit misbehaving. So I thought this went really well with it. It is a semi-sweet white table wine. As you can see, most of it's already drank. It's one of my favorites. I usually get this and the other ones in the series. There's 3 of them, of the Naughty series. Every time I go on a wine tour with my family once a year, I get these 3 bottles. Lucas Vineyard is located in Interlaken, New York, which is kind of over by the Rochester area if you're looking on a map. Let's read the back of the wine bottle. Miss Behavin is the second wine in the Naughty Wine series. This sweeter style white wine has inviting aromas of sun-kissed apples and grapes, a hit at parties and gatherings, and attention-grabbing wine. It definitely grabs your attention. The picture on the front is great marketing. I like that they used pinup girls in all of these series, but in a like classy kind of way. They're a delicious table wine. I like to sip it while I'm reading the book. It calms you. It's got that nice crisp taste like they're talking about, and it just lets you settle in for what you're going to read throughout this book. Just to give you a little bit more about what this series is going to be like, I have read a lot of the books that I'll be going over throughout this series over the last couple years. Each one has really stood out to me. I won't ever put a book on here that I don't like, because honestly, I don't think an author needs to hear that. So they wrote a book I didn't like. Who cares? Thousands of other people probably liked it. I will never put a book on here with a bad review. You might not like what I write. That's fine. That's cool by me. Doesn't bother me. I don't need to know. And neither does the author. Honestly, they don't care. They went through thousands of pages of edits and ideas and things to get these books out to you. It takes months or years, regardless of how long the book is, to get it all set and put into paper for you, or Audible or Kindle version, whatever you read. So I beg you, don't comment if you don't like the book, and don't let the author know that you don't like their book. They don't need the negativity, because one person might not like it, but 500 others probably do. Just my little thing. I'll never leave a bad review. Snarky at some parts, maybe. But I try never to bring down the author, because this is their life's work. To go on about Julianne Walker, as far as I know, she is not releasing any books this year in 2021, but she did just release the third book in the Deep Six series in November. So that's her most recent release. I haven't read that series yet. I'd like to finish this one first before I jump to the next series. And like I said, there are 12 books in this series, so it'll be a little bit. But I'm really excited to see what else she has to write about the other characters in this book, and to branch off into her other series. She really captivates you and brings you in, and there are a lot of times where I couldn't put the book down, didn't want to go to sleep, had to read the next page, which turned into 30. It was just a really great book, and I think that if you like motorcycles, if you like danger, gunfights, love, long-awaited love, this book's for you. And this wine will get you through it. So that's this episode. Again, Julianne Walker, Hell on Wheels was the book shown today. The naughty line from Lucas Vineyards, Miss Behavin, is what was drank, or will be drank. And I can't wait to talk about the next book and drink, doesn't have to be wine, for the next episode. That is your book in the bottle.